Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? As you can see by the title, this is another DIY project that I worked on, but unlike the last one that didn't really work out, this one turned out not perfect but okay and still usable. So I wanted to share with you guys how I made a two-tiered cake stand, well, basically to use as decor in my home. So this is the final product and this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is everything. Alright, so if you guys want to see how to get to that final product, just stay tuned and keep watching. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, bye guys. Now let's get on to the DIY. Now I saw this cake stand being made by another YouTuber, so I can't remember the person's name, but I want to give credit to where credit is due. But this YouTuber made this cake stand, and it's this three-tiered cake stand, but to me it had no bling. It had no va-va-voom. It had none of that. It was just a plain cake stand made with Dollar Tree mirrors. So I said I wanted to give that cake stand, that three-tiered cake stand, another go, but I wanted to have it more va-va-voom, bling, bling, bling. So here's what you're going to need for the supplies. As I said, you're going to need the Dollar Tree mirrors. So I picked up 3 of these for the DIY. Okay. You are going to need some rhinestones. I have a haul with these in it. I will link it up here or up here. So I have a haul for this. You are going to need scissors. You're going to need your hot glue gun. And you're going to need the glue sticks for the hot glue gun. And you're going to, I couldn't find any of the candlesticks at the Dollar Tree, so I am going to be using these. These are meant for candles as well, but to go on the inside, but I'm going to use these as the base for the Dollar Tree mirrors. So the first thing you're going to want to do, I did it to one of them already, is take off all the side trims of the Dollar Tree tray. So you're going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back with you guys as I do the other two. Okay, so go ahead and remove the sides, which are these. You remove that and you remove that. You can take out the backing and take it all out, and I will be right back after that is all done. Okay, so I'll see you all in 1 second. Okay guys, now that all the frames on the mirrors are removed, it should look like that. Sorry, I'm blinding you guys with the light. It should look like that. Okay, and now we're going to put those aside for later. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this and your scissors, and you're going to open it. Actually, let me just show you guys down here so you can see. Okay, so now that the packing is done, what you're going to do, the first thing you're going to do with this is you're going to take it and you're going to measure the size of the jar with the bling. Okay, and then I'm going to go over just a little bit, and then you're going to cut it in the center part. Okay, then we're gonna take that and put that aside for later. So now I want to take this and I want to cut it in half so that it looks like that when it goes around the jar. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it in the center where these two meet. I'm going to cut it right there. And you should have two pieces that look like that. Now I just realized I didn't heat up my hot glue gun for after this process, so I'm going to give it time to heat up and I'll be right back to show you how I do the other part. Okay? Okay guys, so now this is both jars done. Okay, so they both have the bling around the jars just to make it look a little bit more blingy. And you could use these for a birthday party. Wedding season is coming up. I'm just taking off the excess glue that came out from the hot glue gun. So this is basically what the base of the cake stand will look like when it is done. Cake stand, dessert stand, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to put those aside for now. And then we're going to go for our Dollar Tree mirrors. We're going to go for these right here. Sorry, I'm blinding you guys a little bit. And we're going to take them one by one, measure them, and hot glue the gems onto them. So we're going to one by one measure, cut, and always double check your measurements to make sure it's correct, because sometimes you can lose it. Okay, so cut, Okay. Now I'm going to measure this side. Oh, no. Then I'm going to measure this side because I can cut these pieces into 2 pieces so that I don't have to cut a lot. So measure that side and always double check your measurements. Okay? And go ahead and cut. Okay? Now we put that aside. Now we are going to fold it in half like we did for the jars. And all 4 sides of the mirror. So when you're done hot gluing this bling on, it will look like that. That is the effect look that you want to have when it is all glued down. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit to show you the effect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glue that down with the hot glue gun, and I'll be right back when all 3 mirrors are done. Okay guys, so I am finally done all 3 all 3 of the dollar store mirrors, but I just want to give you a warning. Please be very, very, very careful with the hot glue gun, because I burnt myself pretty badly on this finger, like right in that area, and it still really hurts really, really badly. So please be very careful with the hot glue gun when using it, okay? Because that stuff hurts. It's like being burnt on a stove when you're cooking, like being splashed by oil. Yeah, it feels like that. It hurts, like really hurts. But anyhow, I finally finished putting the bling on all 3 mirrors. So again, I don't want to blind you, so that's what they all look like in the end when all the bling is on the mirror. Okay, so 1, 2, and number 3, as we can see there on the table. So the next step that we're going to take, and once again, please be very careful with the hot glue gun, is we are going to take the base of the cake stand that we're going to make, and we are going to flip the mirror over on the wrong side, and we're going to measure where we want it to go in the middle. So we do it like that, okay? And then when we find where we want it to go, we take the hot glue gun and go around it like so. Praises. And then we push it down in the middle, and we hold it down with a little bit of pressure so that it goes on like that. Okay? And then we slowly flip it over. And now, before we attach the other vase to this mirror, like so, we are going to clean this mirror because we have excess of hot glue gun and fingerprints all around. So we're going to Hold on one sec. So now we're going to take the second vase, the second candle holder, and make sure that it's as centered as much as possible in the center with the other frame with the other vase at the bottom. So we want to look to make sure that it is centered, and we want to feel, okay? Okay, and that looks good to me. Even though on camera it's looking really off. That's because it was. So that's a lot better right there. And now we're going to take our hot glue gun and put a little dot to remind us of where it goes on the bottom, while we spread it around the bottom of the vase like so. Whew, see that steam coming off the gun? So, and then we're going to pressure it a little bit to make sure that it sticks on. So that is on, and I can tell that that's not centered at all, but it's alright because I am going to be gluing that, and it won't be really noticeable, I guess, if people aren't paying that much attention. So we're going to do that with that. Then we're going to hot glue, put hot glue around the lip of the vase. So, and then we're going to push down like so. Okay. And now we're going to take the alcohol and clean this mirror on top as well. Now I do not have the third jar with me to put the third mirror on top, and I also ran out of this specific bling that I use. Like, this is all I have left, and it's not long enough to go around the third jar. So I will be back a little bit later. I'm going to run to the store to get the other jar, and I will show you the finished product, what it looks like at the end when I return from the store, okay? But so far this is what it looks like. Alright, and the finished product is going to have 3 tiers of cake stand in the when it's all said and done. Okay, so I will see you guys in a little while.